I think like all great stories, it started with a beer. Marco and I used to be neighbours. We had a joint party, didn't we? We hired a hog roast machine from another company. We had a great time. A lot of sore heads the next morning, but in the process we thought this could be actually something that we'd love to do, maybe as a side hustle on the weekend.
And then started it just slowly ourselves, invested all the money pretty much on, getting noticed on Google, not really thinking about making a profit at that stage, just to test the waters. And it all escalated from there and became a grown-up business where we pay our mortgage, earn a decent income, and now we're growing a franchise.
I've been with Gourmet Hog Roast now for 2 years. I'm coming up into my 3rd season. The reason that I joined them, I did an awful lot of research. I really liked their vision and mission of exactly why they wanted to go forward with the brand, wanting to be the best. They've also used flavours from Mexico, flavours from Italy, flavours from South Africa, which I really, really liked. And to bring all that together, for me, that's a really, really different company and something that I really wanted to be part of.
I was with a hog roast company previously. I was there for the 12 years. Basically doing hog roast, weddings, breakfast, doing all different types of parties. I just wanted to move away from being too corporate to a more family run business where you get personal touch. I was able to talk to the guys who are running it and just looking for a better atmosphere. So I basically made contact with Nick and Marco. We got an appointment and we had a hook up and took it from there really.
Before this, I worked in the public sector in the civil service for just over 7 years. I joined because I wanted to do something that I was a lot more interested in, and I also wanted to have a lot more control over kind of all aspects of my life. So it was a big lifestyle change for me as well. Kind of wanted to dictate the pace of the work that I do, when I do the work, what work I do, and be able to fit it in with, I've got a young family and stuff.
After I signed up with the Gourmet Hog Roast Company, I got invited down to a live training day. We cooked the full barbecue menu, cooked all the salads, learning all the different recipes, put all the canapes together as well. So it basically gives us a full overview of what the whole menu would look like for any inquiries and everything that come through our way.
I had a good snapshot of like kind of this is the process we go through. Even the really small things, it may seem like small things, putting a gazebo up or like hooking up a gas canister to a hog roast machine. These are all things that either I have no experience with. So just even those little things that seem really, really easy were covered in the training day. And then after that, the next step was when I had my first event. Nick joined us on our first event, which was massively helpful.
In year one, it's building your reputation up and you're starting to get more and more work each and every year. But the figures that they presented to me before coming on board, everything has matched my expectations, and I couldn't be happy with that.
I don't have to worry about lead generation, which was another massive selling point for me. They kind of drum the business up for you. They generate the leads and they try to convert them. And then once they're converted, the responsibility of the franchisee then is to just carry out the event. That's absolutely massive.
The reason I like to be part of a franchise, I don't want to have to have administration. I don't want to have sales, marketing. I want to be able to just go and do the job, and that's what attracts me to a franchise.
It's kind of been exactly how they've described. And if anything, the only initial surprise would have been I was surprised at how quickly events started to get booked in. With the website only being live for literally a week, I think I had a first booking. So it's if anything, that's obviously that's a good surprise. So, it's met my expectations. So it's been great.
When you become part of a franchise, there's a brand awareness. It looks professional, it sounds professional, and the food is good quality. It's just a brand that I wanted to be part of.
We not only generate the leads for franchisees, we send out quotes, we follow up with invoices and make sure that job's booked in. It enables franchisees then to focus on delivering the event and not all of the fluff beforehand of trying to book it in.
We're constantly trying to build different sort of infrastructure there, and the fact that we now have time to fully focus on that. We're getting more leads converting, our processes of quotes and how we do those, construct them, there's so much more that we're seeing the benefits of now that we're fully focused on that side of the business.
I think it's a really exciting time for the Gourmet Hog Roast. We're moving towards and wanting to be synonymous with the hog roast catering company in the UK. And whether that's catering for the Prime Minister at Downing Street or someone's 50th party, bringing on more franchises in a sustainable way that enables there to be enough work for everybody across the UK is really important for us. But it's about bringing on the right people as well, that are going to share the same values as us and will want to grow the business in the same way. If you've got a passion for cooking outdoors and an enthusiasm for wanting to be your own boss, then pick up the phone, drop us a message and get in contact, and we'll quite happily and willingly want to talk to you about how the Gourmet Hog Roast can help meet the goals that you have.